Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to get haircuts. Today's hair day. I'm so excited. Chopping off a few inches, getting my highlights brought back up to my roots to blend my new grays, and just have a fun little day. Cody and I are gonna go get haircuts together. Funniest thing. So this jacket, excuse my mirror, what has happened? Okay, anyway. So I'm wearing this cute little floral jacket, but here's the kicker. It's Mackenzie's. We're already sharing clothes. I asked her if I could borrow this because I thought it looked cute with my outfit, and she was like, yeah. So the fact that I can swap clothes with my almost 11-year-old now is hilarious. Yeah, we are putting together grocery lists and things like that, and oh hey. And then breakfast of champions right there. I'm actually gonna do my protein shake. Yeah, and then we're gonna go do hair, and I'm so excited. I'm going for, here, I'll tell you guys what I'm like doing. I'm going for like a kind of like a Jennifer Aniston. I want some PC fun pieces to play with when I put my hair up and stuff. And thank you, but don't get so much mess. That's the bonus of vlogging that close in.
Oh yeah. Wagon wheels are really good.
Oh my god. So
hope you can't hear me eating.
Oh, gross. But I want it shorter because it's just too hot, it's too heavy, and it's looking very like square, triangular, kind of boxy at the bottom. So I'm gonna cut it to like here-ish, I think.
Mine's just long enough where I look homeless.
Yeah, Cody needs regular haircuts, but he used to go to a barber, and now he started going to my hairdresser, and so much better. All his issues he was having with his hair gone. Beautiful. Ooh, look, Mackenzie picked a whole bowl full of tomatoes out of the garden, and some strawberries and beans and peas.
The strawberries look a little early, Mackenzie, but okay.
The garden's kind of like, it's kind of ending, so we'll get a couple more zucchinis.
I'm gonna save so much money on water.
No, because then it'll just be replaced by how much money we spend on heat.
Shit.
Yeah, I just thought I would start the vlog and say hello to you guys, let you know what we're doing, because on days that we're busy, I tend to just kind of forget about you a little bit. So I'm gonna try not to.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.
Yeah, just crossing things.
Restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles.
Hey guys, my hair is done. I'll show you in a minute. Well, you can kind of see it now. I'm in Michael's right now. I'm loving all of the sunflower stuff. How cute.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other.
Cody.
Beyond gravel, beyond all.
Hey guys, we are back from a crazy day. I actually have to talk to you, so stay tuned because something crazy happened today while we were out for our hair appointments. Absolute insanity. I also have some news to give you, but first I want to talk to you about my hair and then give you a little mini Costco haul. But here's my new hair. We cut off a bunch. We cut off like probably 4 or 5 inches. And this is what it looks like. Let me put you down. Maybe like right here. Oh. Okay. So we just shortened it to be a good length because it was just, like I said, watched a couple vlogs ago, it was way too heavy, it was too hot, and if I get pregnant soon, it was just going to be way too much to maintain, and I felt like it wasn't looking good anymore. There was a lot of damaged dead ends, and this summer and how dry it was just really did a number on my hair. So we brought the highlights back up to my roots and redid the ones around my face kind of. And so my hair is very bright right now, and it's like, so we brightened it up, but I also got PC layers put in. My girl Chelsea at Creations by Chelsea, and she does a nail salon as well. But same hairdresser, she's amazing. She just blows me away every single time. She does a phenomenal job. So Cody and I both go to her now. But we've got some PC layers in the front so I can play around with it when I put it up, so it's not just like all up. We thinned it out so much I can't even explain. I'm gonna insert how much hair was on the floor after my haircut, and that was only 4 inches off my head. And my hair is, I feel like I lost 5 pounds just in hair. It's crazy. I'm having so much fun with it. I love it, and it's gonna be really easy to maintain. So I think we're just gonna keep it at this length because I find that's probably one of the reasons I chopped it off twice, was when it gets really long, it gets heavy, it gets triangular, it gets really bulky at the ends, and then I panic and I'm like, well, I'm gonna chop it off, and I just like cut it way too short. I think if I keep it at like boob length, then it's gonna just stay fresh and manageable, and it's gonna be really easy for me to maintain and still look cute. So I'm definitely happy I added the PC layers. I think that'll be cute. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you a little what we got at Costco haul. It's not a very big haul today, just a couple of things I needed to pick up for the rest of the week. Sometimes our Costco hauls are big, sometimes they're small. Got a pot pie because I've been needing something easier for lunch. We're in a bit of a lunch and breakfast rut, so I just needed to mix it up. I got a pot pie because this will do us 2 lunches for the kids and I. Got some plain Greek yogurt for granola bowls and protein bowls. Some more broccoli. I just get this big bag. I split it up because it comes in 4 different packages, and I always have frozen broccoli on hand. I find buying the pre-frozen broccoli tastes way better than freezing it myself. I don't know why, but it just doesn't have the weird smell. We're into Baby Bells right now. They're a great little protein snack. So I got more Baby Bells, a butter, because I always pick up a butter. I always need to be stocked up on butter. We got some whipped cream because 'tis the season. Normally I buy like Jersey milk whipped cream from a local farm, but it is kind of hard to find, and I make my own whipped cream, but it is a little bit difficult to get regularly. So you know what, it's like hot cocoa season and stuff we're going into, so I'm cool with, and pie season, let's be honest. So just some squeezy cans are handy to have on hand. Redundant. Pack of strawberries because I like to do protein bowls, and then sliced strawberries in them, drizzle melted peanut butter. Oh, it's so good. Some green beans. The veggies were not great. I don't know what is happening with veggies right now. It must be off season, but I was gonna buy asparagus and stuff, but it just didn't look good. So got some green beans, more almond milk. We use this for cereal and stuff. Some more baby carrots, lettuce for us and the piggies. More muffins. Again, I chop them in half and freeze them and then pull them out as needed. These were new. Baby cucumbers. Look how cute. I mostly just got these because I think the kids will think they're fun. And whenever I have cute little bite-sized things, they eat way more veggies. So plums came into season, I guess. So I got some plums for the kids and myself. We got some croissants because sometimes we like to do egg sandwiches or just regular sandwiches on croissants to change it up. I got some, just some bouillon. I needed some more. And then this is the protein powder that I use. It's lean, fit, organic, plant-based protein, but the most important thing for me, I drink cow milk now, especially now that I'm doing the brewer's diet, but I use an organic Jersey milk, and it's A2, so it's like a different protein. So this protein powder doesn't have any dairy in it because I don't digest the typical dairy very well, but I'm fine with the A2 and it makes me feel better. And I'm super allergic, or not allergic, but like, I don't know if I'm allergic, I probably am, to soy. Like, it makes my gut react horribly. So this is the one that I found. I absolutely love it, and I buy it from Costco. They just changed their packaging. This is the old packaging that it used to look like, and now it looks like this. So same kind. It's really good, and it's not chalky, which is super important. And it's really delicious in several different ways. It's not one of those ones where it has to be in a smoothie or it's gross. So yeah, that's all I got from Costco. Really not a whole bunch. We have quite a few bits in the fridge and freezer, and so we just needed to round things out. I'm gonna stop at Co-op probably tomorrow or something, and we'll just grab a couple of bits, like some local meats and maybe a kombucha or something, bananas, you know, the typical things that we don't grab from Costco or the farmer's market. Hey guys, sorry, I'm just trying to set you up so you don't wobble too much. I want to sit down and chat with you guys. I didn't get a chance last night, but I had said that I had some things to talk to you about, so I have a few minutes now before we have to head out, so I'm gonna talk to you guys now about yesterday. So 2 pretty big things to tell you. No, one like minor thing and one big thing to tell you guys about. That was crazy, and this is why I was like kind of, I don't know, more erratic than normal yesterday. I was quite shaken up because Cody and I got in a little car accident yesterday. We are totally fine. Everything's fine. The car is fine. There was 0 damage to our car. Like, we're completely fine. And it wasn't our fault we got hit. So we were at this stoplight. We weren't at a stoplight. We were driving and there was construction. We were like in the middle of the city. The kids were not with us, thankfully. And we were on the way to our hair appointment. Basically, there was construction, so one of the lanes quite abruptly went, like cut off halfway. So everybody was like filtering down to just 2 lanes instead of 3, I think. My brain is like not remembering totally well. It doesn't matter, regardless. Basically, the person in front of us slammed on their brakes because I think further up, I don't think it was actually that person. I think further up, somebody just wasn't paying attention and didn't notice that the road went into 2 lanes and just like slammed on their brakes to not crash into all the construction and move over. So they slammed on their brakes really quickly, and we of course slammed on our brakes really quickly, and thankfully we have a nice new vehicle and it has like all the crash detection and everything. So like it alarmed before, like Cody had already seen it, but we also got the alarm, and so he slammed on his brakes and we were fine. And he immediately, I was like, and we were both like, and it's like, it's fine. And he immediately looked in his mirror and he saw the car behind us, didn't see that we had all stopped. And immediately he was like, oh, we're gonna get hit. And then next thing you know, crash, and the car behind us slammed into us. But thankfully, because the car in front of us had stopped so abruptly, Cody obviously slammed on his brake really hard, and then immediately looked in his rearview mirror to see what the car behind him was going to do, and saw it coming and saw that it wasn't going to stop. So he just like nailed that brake down, and so we didn't actually move because the vehicle behind us was just a small little car. And because of that, if it was any bigger, we'd be in a different situation. But because it was a small little car, our hitch took the entire hit. So our car was unmarked and the hitch took everything. Our seatbelts didn't even lock because, again, I think it was such kind of like a blessing in disguise that the car in front of us had stopped so fast, because it made us stop first, and like we didn't go forward into the vehicle in front of us or anything. Like, we didn't move, and thankfully it wasn't very fast road or anything anyway, so like our seatbelts didn't even lock. We were already braced from the first almost collision, and then it was like boof from the back. Honestly, it was louder than it was hard. Like, I've never been in any sort of fender bender or accident. I've witnessed one right beside me before, but I've never been in one actively. Cody has, but I haven't. And honestly, it's the thing that rattles me the most, or like the thing that I found most jarring, was the sound. So our like hitch basically went through the front of his vehicle. But his vehicle was like, it was this nice old man. Nobody was upset. Like, he crashed into us. It was fine. He didn't care because his vehicle was already really beat up, and it was just like one more thing to add to the front of his vehicle. So I guess that's good. So like our hitch went like in his bumper, and just basically like punched a little hole in it and saved our ass from getting anything on our vehicles. Our vehicle is literally untouched and was fine. And yeah, it was just like a crazy experience. But you just see how like awesome people are in those moments. Well, you can see how not awesome they are if they're yelling at you, if they crash into you and they start yelling at you. But there was a truck that witnessed it, and like this guy, and he was like, he like slowed right down and he parked in front of us and was like, "Are you guys okay? Is everything okay?" And we were like, "Yeah, we're fine." So it was really, really nice. Like, he followed us for a little bit and kept being like, "You okay?" But yeah, it was a little bit jarring. I've never experienced anything like that. I'm really grateful that the kids weren't with us. But I'm also just really, really grateful that it was like so minor. Our seatbelts didn't even lock. And I think it's because like we had already like braced. So I think like there wasn't a whole lot of movement when we got hit. Like, the car really absorbed everything. Oh my God, if you don't drive a new car and you're able to drive a new vehicle, drive a new vehicle. At least like newer, with all the crash technology they have, they are so much better when you get into situations like this because they just absorb everything. It's awesome. But yeah, again, that was kind of crazy, and I'm still kind of frazzled by it. But that was right before a hair appointment, and that's why I thought I like didn't film anything else, because I was so just on edge after that I totally forgot that I was really filming. And then I went to HomeSense and was like, oh, there's some fall stuff out, I'll film some of that for you guys. So that is one thing that happened. The next thing that happened was the day before, and that is we got some bad news, and I want to share that with you guys here because depending on how it goes, it's gonna be a big part of our lives. So when Cody got home from his trip, we found a really weird lump on Carly. Now, she's full of lumps and bumps and moles and stuff anyway, but this one was different, and it appeared out of nowhere. It's like right on her ribs, right where we rub her tummy every day. So I think we're very involved dog parents, and we give her lots of cuddles. Both our dogs get snuggles and tummy rubs and stuff all day long. So it was like not there, and then all of a sudden he went away and I didn't notice it while he was gone, and then all of a sudden he got back and we were both like petting her and we were like, what is this? So it happened really quickly and it looked really weird. So I called her vet and explained what was happening so they could get us in a little bit earlier, because these are things you want to catch and check up on early. And so they got us in the following week, which was this week, and so they got us in on Tuesday, and so we had the mass biopsied there. They took samples of it and did all that. The results came back abnormal, but also inconclusive. Basically, it wasn't enough to formally do like a cancer diagnosis. This is what we're looking at. It does look like a mast cell tumor, and that's really scary. So because it came back inconclusive and they couldn't get enough from it, enough information, and with something like this you need all of the information, we've booked her for surgery in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, she has surgery in 2.5 weeks. And so she'll be getting the entire mass removed and the area around it, making sure it's not attached to anything, and then they'll be sending it off to a pathology lab to test it for cancer. And there is a very good chance that it is an aggressive form of cancer. We basically won't know anything until her surgery, and then when we get the results back of that surgery, which I assume will take probably like a week after surgery. I don't know how these things work. So we'll keep you guys updated, and we'll let you guys know what's happening. Carly, by the way, if you're not aware, is our dog. I'm talking about our dog. And I don't know if you can see her behind me laying on the bed, but she's back there. And otherwise, she's acting really healthy and happy and normal. So that's really good news. She's not like sick. We have had a couple of days to absorb the news, and it's one of those things where we went into this knowing that there was a very good chance that it was going to be kind of bad. Carly's turning 12 this year. Her life expectancy for her breed is between 10 and 12 years, so she's very senior. And we're kind of getting to the point with our dogs with their age that we're just kind of like waiting for something to happen, in a way that like we're not, these things happen with old dogs. As sad as we are, it's also something like we knew this day would probably come. But nothing's been confirmed yet, so we're trying not to worry too much until we know. And then once we know, then we'll be able to make a game plan for what we want to do. It's just about making Carly comfortable and happy. There's risks to like all these treatments, like even this surgery has risk to it because putting an old dog under anesthesia is dangerous, and so you want to do it as little as possible, but it's really important that we know what is going on so that we know if it's spread through her body or if it's localized. And there's a chance that they remove the tumor and they remove anything with it and nothing else happens, and we just have to watch out for more lumps and bumps in the future that look weird. But then there is also the chance that it will come back as cancerous, and then it will either be like low, anywhere from low grade to high grade being the worst. And so we won't really know. I know what I'm going in. Like, I've done a lot of research now, and like I know what we're going into, so I'll know what it all means when we get the results back. But yeah, we're just gonna wait and see and love on her until then, and love on her afterwards as well, and we'll keep you guys updated. But you guys know our pets are family. And so this is a really like big thing for our family, and yeah, it was hard news this week, and so we're trying to just stay positive and wait for her surgery and do all of that. It's not super fun. I'm worried about the surgery a little bit. I know she'll be good and I know she'll do good. I'm just worried. And it's one of those things where like it's not in my control. It's not anything we can control. It's just something we have to accept and take the information that's given to us when it's given to us, and if it's given to us. So yeah, I wanted to let you guys know, if you guys want to send some positive thoughts to our furry pup, then that would be awesome. Yeah, so if I like drop off at all in the middle of September or something, then that would probably be why. I don't plan to. That's why I wanted to talk to you guys about it now, so that if we do get bad news and it's a hard period, that I can talk openly about it and you guys will know what's going on and I won't have to explain the whole situation. Yeah, that is, I'm sorry to end this vlog on sad news, but I wanted you guys to know, since I document our life on here, this is a big part of our life. Our pets are a big part of our life, so it is what it is. That's the thing. Dogs are gonna dog. So anyway, you guys, I wish I had happier news to share ending this video or something, but unfortunately I do not. I'm starting to vlog a lot more. I'm starting to get my like autumn schedule on and going. I'm starting to get back into the flow of posting lots of things. I have lots of plans coming. Autumn content and cozy content will be on its way, sprinkled throughout the videos. I'm trying to post a video like every other day, but I might miss a day here or there, so just bear with me. But thank you as always for watching, you guys. Thank you for all of the lovely support always. And we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.